Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dinari here, one of the hosts of the Youngbouls Podcast. And before we get started, with another episode of the Youngbouls Podcast, I wanted to let you guys know about Unheralded Media. Now, Unheralded Media is a media outlet started by my boy Chris. Shout out Chris. It's for people who love sports, love making content about sports, doing podcasts like I'm doing with the Youngbouls Podcast, or what my man Aiden is doing. He's doing like photography and stuff. But if you want to get involved with this sports collective, hit up me or Chris, and just let us know if you want to get involved. We're open to anybody who loves sports just as much as we do, and really wants to find your voice in talking about sports or doing anything sports related. But that's Unheralded Media. Follow us on the IG at Unheralded Media. Follow Chris. And yeah, enjoy the episode. Peace. Yo, what's up? I'm Dinari, and if you're here, that means you're tuned into the Youngbouls Podcast. Enjoy the episode.
Man, good afternoon, Youngbouls Podcast. I want to shout out to everybody that's on the episode. I want to introduce my man Oz. What's up, Oz?
So,
and we got Dino. So, Dino.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Happy to be back for another episode, man. Episode 8 or 9 of this season 2. So it's good to be back here. Another episode. We're on spring break right now, so we said, why not get my man's Oz for another episode? Shout out to Oz. Oz got some really, yeah, returning guest. He said he got some questionable stuff that he's trying to say tonight. So, especially about French Montana and generational talents. We're going to get to that in a few, but we're going to start off the episode by talking about LeBron. LeBron, 40,000 points, first player to do it. Kwengo, as the biggest Bron fan I know besides Muller, how are we feeling about LeBron's accomplishments, man?
Almost brought me to tears, man. Every time he accomplishes something else, man, it's like it feels like it's me. I just feel so proud. I'm just thankful that Yabba Dabba Doo Old Navy was able to, get to 40K. He constantly is just raising his points. Honestly, it seems kind of crazy if you think about it. Like 20 seasons, 40K points. Like who's touching that? Who's gonna break that record? Who's doing that? People are low-key speculating that Luka could break it, but I'm not seeing it. Nobody's doing what Bron has done. He's the GOAT.
So it look like you're about to say something.
I feel like if Kai Jones was still in the league, we know who was going to break that record. I saw a lot of people posting the LeBron record like they was the one who broke it. I saw a lot of people posting that. You feel me? 2 posts was crazy.
There's nothing wrong with
like if Kai Jones was in the league, it wouldn't be a question of who was going to break that record. They had to kick him out for a reason. That's all I'm saying.
No, I want you to go more on in with this whole Kai Jones thing, because this is, for those who don't know, Oz is like one of the biggest Kai Jones fans I know.
Generational talent.
Yeah, he called him a generational talent. I need to know like the science behind Kai Jones. Like what makes him so great? Like you were talking before we even started the episode, you were saying how he's better than Jordan or whatever.
It's all mindset. When he was on the IG Live and 100,000 people were telling him he was going to get cut, what did he say? It wasn't happening. What happened? It happened. But that doesn't matter. He had the GOAT mindset that he was going to stay in the league. And Adam had to get him out the league to kind of show that that's where the power still lies. But really, it was Kai Jones calling the shots the whole time. Kai Jones is the scriptwriter, the legend, the record breaker, and up there as top 3 easily in the league of all time.
This is sick work. Kai Jones. You talking about Mr. Perky Yerky himself?
Mr. Scriptwriter, Kai Jones.
Kai Jones.
Have you seen his TikTok?
Yes. I just want to say before we even go any further, Kai Jones and the NBA this season for the games, last season. Well, actually, for the Hornets in general, he's averaged 3.4 points a game. So
Chill, bro.
I don't know.
Chill.
I don't know what Goat's doing. I don't know what Goat's doing that, man. But I mean, yeah, his IG lives and his TikTok.
Is this guy even over Sam Hauser?
No.
Is he even better than Sam Hauser?
All mindset, bro.
Is he better than Gary Payton too?
He's definitely not better than Gary Payton second.
You serious right now?
I'm not gonna lie. Kai Jones, like, he's nice. He was nice in college, but like,
yeah, he's a great talent. He is 7.
Yeah, he's 7 foot. Yeah,
but bro's talent is completely untapped. Completely untapped. Not tapped into at all.
I feel like
this
we
man
didn't
got
get
cut
to
from
see
one
it
of the
develop.
worst teams in the league.
I'm not gonna lie. We didn't really get to see it develop into the true nature of what it could have been.
You know it's bad when the Charlotte Hornets refuse to cut a woman abuser, multiple rappers, weed plugs, but they cut Kai Jones. He stinks. He sucks.
It was bad.
They won't even cut Miles Bridges.
I don't know how Miles
Ray Rice somebody.
I don't know how Miles Bridges is still on the team, to be honest.
Well, I don't know. In his defense, he is pretty good. Not that it should have kept him on the team, but he's actually good. Like, he's probably averaging like 24 this season. Like
but to say that Kai Jones it should be somebody to keep watch to, challenge LeBron for that scoring 40,000 points.
Comeback. He will be back.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw some crazy takes that he was better than Wemby. But when the season started, they were like, "Yo,
he's Kai Jones." Because he dunked him in the summer league. Is that why?
Well,
that's probably why.
They said that he's 7 foot with a better frame, more athletic, and faster. So
validate.
That's just proof that his potential is just completely untapped. Completely untapped.
But I want to say my thing about the LeBron thing. I feel like it's really cool. When I first started, with basketball debate and stuff like that, I used to say that Jordan was better than Bron. And I was a firm believer of it. But even Jordan in year 21 was on the Washington Wizards, averaging like 19, 20 points a game. Wasn't really, he was old and it was showing. He wasn't getting up and doing stuff like that. Bron, year 21, pushing 40. Dude has 40,000 points in his whole career. Just past Kareem last season. Like, it's impressive, like, what he's doing. And the longevity is just crazy because if you would have told me like 5-10 years ago that Bron would still be playing at a high clip like this on a team that can very much well contend for a playoff spot, I would laugh at you right now. I'll be like, LeBron's definitely going to decline. Yeah, he's not getting up as much as he used to, but I don't really even see a decline. If anything, he's getting even more better with time. It's like wine in a sense. You taste it the first time, it's cool. But after a while, you taste it, and it's like, it's aging. It's even better. I don't have experience with that, but, it's a perfect, little analogy with that. But yeah, that's my view on it. Oz, why are you smiling?
That's crazy to me is the fact that LeBron has a triple-double in career stats. 40K points, 10K rebounds, 10K assists. Obviously, that's accumulated because, he played so long. But that's just still impressive to me. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's impressive. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing what LeBron James is doing right now, and it's really amazing. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real wild. There's gonna be a generation. It's gonna be like, who was LeBron? And we're gonna have to be like, y'all sit down. I'll show you who LeBron is.
Not gonna lie, bro. When I get older, I'm not gonna be able to deal with Bron disrespect.
Oh no!
I just want to let it be known now. I'm crashing out about my king, man. That's not gonna happen. If I'm at a barbecue and one of my nephews starts talking crazy on Bron, oh yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, I'm getting a belt. Cut that out real quick. That's not gonna happen. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, I feel like at that point I maybe understand where Jordan fans are coming from.
They're gonna be like Shay's better. Tatum's better than Bron.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a full Nelson right there.
They're gonna be like Tatum better than Bron.
That's a full Nelson.
Nah,
I can see it already with either Wemby or Luka. I can see it already. Luka's better than Bron. Oh no.
Hey son, sit down. I want you to watch this. What's this? This is Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals. The Cavs are down 3-1 and they came back. I want you to watch the final 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and watch the final 2 minutes.
Exactly. Or I showed them the final 2 minutes of what's that? 2012. What was that? 2013. Right against the Spurs, man. Going for 16 points in the fourth.
Yeah. See, I feel like LeBron, like he did a good job because, like, for me as a hooper myself, I just feel like my game, like I try to model it behind LeBron. Like I try to like, the way I play, I feel like I model it based on how LeBron plays. Like IQ, I'm there. Athleticism, I'm there. Jumping ability, I'm there. Defense, I'm there. I'm always speaking to my guys and everything like that. Always trying to, help my team win. And I feel like that's what type of player that Braun is. That's why I'm trying to say today. Next year, I'm trying to walk on to the Temple basketball team, man. That's the plan next year.
I hate to break it to you, but you're more of a Royce O'Neal kind of build.
Don't do that.
You're more of a Yuta Watanabe.
Don't do that, bro.
Rebound kind of guy.
Nah, me. My play. We went over this like a long time ago. My play style this year, bro, definitely is like a Chris Middleton, little Chris Middleton.
Yeah, Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton now, not Chris Middleton.
No. Chris Middleton 4 years ago.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
When he was dropping 4. Oh no.
Yes.
No. Cut that out.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I would say
Chris Middleton CP3 hybrid. I feel like because I'm smooth and I can get to my spots and I can play great defense too. Before we even go any further, Oz only seen me play once. In that one game that he saw me, I got the steal. And in the intramurals, I played great defense and I got buckets.
Are you mentally ill? Are you tapped?
I don't even know what that means.
Your player build is Killian Hayes.
No. I'm not Killian Hayes. I'm not Killian Hayes.
Facilitation.
No. I'm not Killian Hayes.
For the spot up shooting and rebound.
I'm not Killian Hayes.
That's your player build.
I'm not Killian Hayes. I'm not Killian Hayes. I'm not Killian Hayes. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Hey, I'm just calling it how I see it.
Who's your player build? Didn't you say your player build was like a LeBron type?
I'm close.
No, you're far. You're far. You're far. You're far.
Riding that bike. That's what you're doing. Riding that bike. So, firstly, I would like to make a couple of updates to my player build, especially considering after what me and Brandon did to Finn and Tay this weekend. They'll probably tell you about that. So, for the shot creation, I'm probably gonna go Brunson. Probably go Brunson for the shot creation now. Actually, I think Brunson. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. Brunson.
Also, I will say that for me, I feel like my NBA comparisons, it really depends on the size hoop. Because in the 6-foot hoop, I probably am like Kevin Durant. I'm probably one of the best scorers on the 6-foot hoop. Probably.
Why are you playing on the 6-foot hoop, man?
Because the hoop got lowered at UV, and we were hooping on the hoop, and everybody was dunking and stuff. Jalen dunked on me, but that's besides the point. Kwengo, go ahead.
This is the shame cup. Stick your hand in it, get some water, and spray it all over your face. This is the shame cup. Hey, Oz, I just want to point out, bro pulls out moves on a 6-foot hoop that he's never done in his life. This man may have mastered a 6-foot hoop. Matter of fact, let's not even mention in the summer when bro called me to let me know he dropped 20 on the campers at his camp on a 6-foot hoop. Not just that, dunked on one of the kids and made him fall on his back.
Oh my goodness. To the kids.
This is sick behavior.
These are the children, the future.
One of them challenged me to a 1v1. I said, "You sure?" I mean, I guess I thought they were going to win. That's not happening.
You ain't hold back.
My goodness.
Mama mentality.
This is sick.
Mama mentality. But who you say your NBA comparisons for? You said Jalen Brunson, shot creating.
I would say now, I think I actually am the full Jalen Brunson build, especially with the, my work in and around in the paint, I would say for my size, very tough, get pretty tough buckets at the rim, nice finishing package, not to mention, my great ability to create a shot, pull shots contested, I have to tell you about that. So I would say that's my new player build.
All right, Oz, what's your player build, man? I've never seen you hoop.
I'm a Kai Jones all around. You feel me? All around Kai Jones. I'm easily 7-2 on a good day, but a lot of people have never seen me on a good day.
I see you every. We're roommates. I see you every day.
It's never been a good day.
That's why I've never been 7-2. Kai
2.
Jones this hard. I've never seen anyone bang Kai Jones this hard. What is this? What is this?
I'm telling you, bro. You think that's crazy, bro? Like literally, before even the whole like Sexy Red when she first came out, this dude was saying she was a generational talent.
Another generational talent.
So let me ask you, what's your opinion on Ice Spice?
The fall off is imminent.
So
UMG took the music off
talent,
TikTok,
but Sexy Red
took the music off TikTok. Who's playing it? When's the last time you got an Ice Spice song outside of a party?
Well, let's be real. She comes and she drops a song with a good hook every 4 months. So you gotta give her a couple more months.
But let's also be real.
People are still talking about
why she blew up. We know why she blew up.
Nah, I remember she did that song with Taylor Swift. I was like, that's a weird collab.
We know why she blew up.
That's a weird collab.
You feel me? We was listening with our eyes wide open.
No.
I'm gonna keep it a stack though. I kind of knew she was gonna blow up when she made that one song Munch, because that was that sound was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, she definitely did have a unique sound when she came out. Like nobody sounded like that.
She did have a new sound, yeah.
I don't know. I think her marketing team is pretty smart. They did what they needed to do, man. Like, they know what to do, man. They just created a really catchy hook on a nice beat, and it goes crazy every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yo, all right. So next, I already talked about this on the clip that I put out like sometime like last week, whatever. I want to get y'all thoughts on the whole Cam Newton thing. Obviously, Cam Newton got into like a fight at the 707 thing, and y'all didn't hear about this?
Oh, repeat yourself.
When Cam Newton got into a fight with at the 707.
Oh, yeah. I definitely saw that.
I wanted to get y'all thoughts on it. I already said my piece, but I definitely want to hear about what y'all had to say about it.
If I was there, it would have been different. Sorry, guys.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
It would have been different, bro. If I was there, it would have been different. 1v1.
I don't know what.
Cam Newton, I'm walking up.
You're not. Cam Newton's 6'5". Cam Newton's 6'5", 250 pounds.
I just out 7'2" on a good day.
You're not 7'2".
I just out 7'2" on a good day.
You're practically like 5'8".
You're 5'9.5". I don't want
I'm
to hear.
6 foot. I'm 5'12". I'm 5'12", 6 foot. I'm 5'12", 6 foot. What are we talking about? 5'12", 6 foot.
Kwengo, vouch. I need vouch. Is that true? Is that true?
I'm not in this.
Is that true?
I'm not in this.
5'12", 6 foot.
5'9.5". We're hearing a very delusional man.
Denari's about 5'10".
I'll take that too.
To him, maybe 5'10".
I'll take that too.
5'9.5" on a bad day, 5'10" on a great one, 5'10" on a wonderful one.
On a great day.
Nah, but Kwengo, what's your thoughts on the Cam Newton thing, yo?
Just say, I don't know what they were planning, but that was pretty shameless. At first, I saw the second angle. I don't know, actually maybe not angle, but I saw the second video that was like after everything, I guess, where it seemed like he was breaking something up. So I didn't think he was getting jumped at first. And then I saw another clip where it was like two people clearly trying to jump him. I don't know what possessed them. They are so very lucky that Cam Newton has a heart. Because if he didn't, every bone in their body would be shattered. Bro, he made a living running around 300-pound men, tucking his shoulder and hitting 300-pound men, juking 300-pound men. Basically, this man has been a gladiator. They are so lucky that he did not tear them limb from limb.
Imagine if he closed his eyes and crashed out. Imagine if he closed his eyes and crashed out and just started just started fighting blind.
Look, I ain't gonna say kill him.
1v3 was crazy though. He was handling like 3 of them.
He would have been justified if he threw a few haymakers. I'm just saying. If he just let off a 1-2, he would have been cool. I wouldn't do anything.
The thing that was shocking with me was that even when looking at the video, Like he did not fall once. Like the dude was still on his feet. Like they looked like they were exerting more energy than he was. Like he just looked like he. It was like, oh, like come on, y'all. Like this
Nah,
not even
and his
hurting him.
hat didn't even come off.
I'm saying, like it looked like they were exerting more energy. They were getting more tired quicker than what Cam was doing. Cam was just he was just standing. Like they weren't even doing any damage to dude. I just don't know how you game plan for that. Like y'all say, let's go jump him. Like how do y'all even game plan for that?
Hey, you remember that Montgomery brawl? That joint gave me vibes from the one dude that 1 minute with the chair. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
was just walking around. Gave me the same type of vibes.
Yeah, it was. I didn't understand it. But all right, so you said that if you were there, you fighting Cam Newton 1v1, you're winning
It'd be
that.
different, bro. It'd be different. So,
Elaborate, please.
that's
How?
great. He was taking on how many dribble?
Yeah,
He had like dribble. I'm different, bro. I don't know what to tell you. We have an explanation for it. You either get it or you don't. You feel me? I'm just different.
If you know, you know. If you know,
If
you know.
you know. And we know.
I can respect it. I
I
So
guess.
respectfully, Oz, Cam Newton would probably break every bone in your body, my friend.
I'm not, yeah, I find there was like money on the line, and they say a safe bet. I know I'm your roommate and stuff,
They don't
and I
know
know
ball. They don't know ball.
look.
They don't know ball.
Oz does like mixed martial arts, but that's not gonna do anything against Cam Newton, bro. All Cam
Yeah,
Newton got all Cam Newton got to do is lower that shoulder. You're done, bro. That's it.
They don't know
I think I'm
ball.
taking the over on Cam Newton.
Over 5 punches. I'm on that. I'm on that. Cam Newton for sure. That's a safe bet. That's a safe bet. I'm sorry. It's no hard feelings, but I got Cam Newton taking that one easily, bro. I'm sorry.
I thought
I'm
I was
sorry.
amongst people who knew ball. Obviously, I was wrong.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Kwengo, right? It's no hard feelings, right? It's no hard feelings. We just being realistic.
Look, he's 6'5", like probably 260. Nah, 260 is probably high.
250, 250, 250.
250? You think he's 250
Yes.
now? Really?
No,
Bro, that's a 10-pound difference. It's barely
Was
anything.
he ever 250? Pretty
I
sure
can
he's like
check it.
230 or 220.
I'll pull up the stats right now.
Maybe he was. I don't know. As big as Bron?
Cam Newton is 6'5", 245 right now.
Shoot. Dang. I didn't even know
So
that. It was like 240,
so
230.
again, I'm not talking about like nunchucks or sword or anything. I'm talking about with straight hands. You're gonna fight Cam Newton
We're
one on one.
preparing for Cam Newton. We're very prepared for Cam Newton. There is no just hand. We're not fair. This is no fair one-on-one. Y'all thought I wasn't coming prepared? We're very prepared for Cam Newton. This is not.
So,
You're losing the parlay, bro. I told you I was different. There's
my
no fair one-on-one.
gosh. This
There's no
dude, this
fair.
dude is this dude is not real, bro. This dude is not real. But all right, yo. So next topic, man. This is about football, all right. So I mean, we gonna talk about Russell Wilson getting cut. But Kwengo, how you feel about it, man? How you feel about Russell Wilson getting cut from the Broncos after
It's a bad look for the Broncos.
after a season and a half of being there?
That was a bad look for the Broncos. I don't know. I saw a little bit of that interview. I wouldn't have cut Russell Wilson. I wouldn't have cut him. I wouldn't have. I don't know what they're planning. They must be planning on getting Justin Fields or something. I don't know what they're going to do to replace him, draft somebody, but I probably would have kept Russ. I didn't think there was that much wrong with him, to be honest. I think
I
this
agree.
man needed, this year his team was a little bit better, but, still his O-line wasn't really that great, number one. And number two, no, their running backs were not great, and their wide receivers sucked. Literally, Cortland Sutton got almost 1,000 yards from literally just catching the ball, like vertical balls. That was his only option all the time, just to throw a vertical ball. Cortland Sutton. Jerry Jeudy should be gone. That's a player that should be gone. I don't know why Russ is gone and Jerry Judy's not. Jerry Jeudy should have chopped. All those players that Sean Payton brought from the Saints, chopped. They need a tight end. They need everything. They need everything on offense except for maybe one receiver spot that they should probably give to Cortland Sutton. But yeah,
I feel like in regards to like the Broncos, how they carried the whole Russell Wilson situation, I feel like it was just foul. I feel like with Sean Payton, I feel like the whole organization they did at Russell Wilson kind of dirty. I feel like Russell Wilson wasn't even playing that bad. He was a solid quarterback for them, and I feel like they just didn't give him enough chances to like grow in the system and everything like that. And they tried to get rid of him quickly. Um, Especially after, I mean, Russell Wilson's a cool, calm dude, and like, yeah, I know sometimes he could be doing some stuff, and it's like, all right, and it's kind of weird, it's kind of cringe, whatever. And the whole Mr. Unlimited thing, all that stuff, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's a solid football player. And I feel like there was at times where Sean Payton and even with the coaching and stuff, and just how they were carrying it with Russell Wilson, it just wasn't right. And they were treating Russell Wilson like he was Trevor Siemian, which is not the case at all. Russell Wilson has what one Super Bowl, right? He has one or two Super Bowls.
Should have two, but he has one.
All right, yes, one Super Bowl, numerous conference title appearances, so he's not he's definitely far from being a scrub. So the fact that the Broncos moved on from him, I hope that Russell Wilson finds another place to play. He should. He's a solid quarterback. He definitely should find somewhere else to play. Shouldn't be hard for him to be picked up. But I wish nothing but the worst for the Broncos. I do not want them to sniff the playoffs for the rest of the time that they are an organization. I hope they get no quarterbacks in free agency and they're stuck rebuilding for the next 10 years. Because I feel like even with Russell Wilson, where they started in the beginning of the season being bad, literally they were a game out of they were still in the playoff hunt by week 17, week 18. And they still could have very much well made the playoffs and had a little push, whatever. And if they would have given Russell Wilson another season under that system with more weapons, possibly, that's a whole different team this year. But now your team probably had the potential of going 8-6 or whatever to going 4-12. So that's just how I feel about it. That's how I feel about Russell Wilson.
Nah, and by the way, the Broncos did like crazy bad business. Imagine trying to get this man to waive his right to guaranteed money if he gets injured.
No, you know how foul it is? They literally said that they're paying him, I think they're paying him like $80 million just to not suit up and play.
Yeah, nah, he is like the largest dead cap. Like $85 million. Nuts. That's so crazy.
You know how foul it is? Like literally you're getting paid to sit down and not pick up a ball and like start for us.
It's rough.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
That's a good check.
Yeah, I would too. I mean,
and what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though? It's all working out in his favor though that they backdoored him like that, because not only do they owe him $85 million, but he's allowed to sign with another NFL team and get paid. And that $85 million that they owe him
is the $85 million just for this year, or is it like years after this too?
I'm pretty sure it's the way they can spread it out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long they can spread it out over, but I know they're allowed to spread it out. They do not have to. They don't owe him it over like 1 or 2 years.
Right. All right, cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I want Russell Wilson to come to the Saints, but where would you want to see Russell Wilson land? Where would you want to see Russell Wilson land?
Not at the Saints. Cut that out. I like him, but no.
Where would you want to see Russell Wilson land?
There's a lot of spots. I see the Falcons.
I want to see him go to Tennessee.
Who's at Tennessee? No.
Tannehill.
No, but I'm saying for him to play, like have a good career at this age, I mean, you probably just want him to contend, and you probably don't want him on a team that's like that doesn't really need a QB per se. Like that team does need a QB, but probably one out of the draft. Like that team is like they should be drafting a lot of players so they can rebuild their team. Derrick Henry's leaving. I probably would say the Vikings need a quarterback, and I don't think they're going to get one out of. Well, they may get one out of the draft. Probably not though. But I say the Vikings, if they don't re-sign Kirk Cousins, with the injuries, I don't know, and he's getting older. The Vikings need a quarterback. Let me see. Bears drafting a quarterback. Commanders drafting a quarterback.
I can't even think of Patriots for sure.
In my head, I know there's more, but right now I can say off the top of my head,
the Raiders probably.
Three teams, probably the Steelers. They are probably looking at a quarterback. So the Steelers, the Raiders,
Patriots.
Nah, Patriots are drafting. I think the Raiders might draft one too, but the Raiders are less likely to get a good quarterback than the Patriots,
Yeah.
Commanders, or Bears. So Vikings. Yeah, I see Vikings, Falcons, or Steelers off the top of my head. I say all need a quarterback. And I think Russ was actually pretty good this year. He could have been better, obviously. There were certain parts of his game I could see why people might criticize him a little bit. I mean, he couldn't really throw over 250 passing yards. I think he maybe did it once or twice. But he didn't turn the ball over, I'll tell you that. He had like 26 touchdowns and like 8 picks. So, I mean, he was still playing well. And also, he was leading his team to winning when his defense played okay.
But all right, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the Russell Wilson thing. But now we're at the steak and potatoes of this little dinner spread that we got right now. The reason that Oz is here. So now we're about to go into Mac and Cheese 5. So last episode, I believe we talked about, rappers hanging it up, past their prime and stuff like that. And the reason why we brought that up was because we were talking about like French Montana and stuff. And y'all didn't post a reel, but in the background of the reel, Oz was there and he said that French Montana was a generational talent, Mac and Cheese 5, best album, whatever like that. And I basically had to tell him, like, you were not listening to French Montana like that. You weren't checking on him. Right. So, I said, you should come on the show. You should, say your piece about French Montana and, really, tell the viewers what they're missing. And you said that you're prepared for this. So I'm expecting this to last for like 10 minutes at best. We're on no time crunch at all. But the floor is yours, man. Go ahead and say your piece about French.
So I'd like to start off by saying that I made a mistake in that statement. I'd made one mistake. I had said that French Montana gave us the album of the year, when in reality, French Montana gave us the 5 best albums of the year in Mac and Cheese 5, Mac and Cheese 5 Slowed, Mac and Cheese 5 Sped Up, Mac and Cheese 5 Acapella, and the Mac and Cheese 5 Deluxe. Easily the 5 best pieces of music I've ever had the pleasure of listening to. Generational talent does not encapsulate what the music does. This is life-changing music. This is life-changing music. Music that will shape the culture for years to come. This is what our kids are going to be listening to. You know how we listen to MJ? French Montana is our MJ. French Montana is this generation's Michael Jackson.
This is sick.
Pioneer of rap.
You don't even believe that. You can't.
I 100% believe that.
No way.
Every day I wake up and I listen to my 5 favorite songs. Made in America, Made in America Slowed, Made in America Sped Up,
Those always sound you know.
Acapella, and the skit from Mac and Cheese 5. In that order. That's how I start my day. No. That's the recipe for a successful day.
Step one. So immediately, who's listening to a project called Mac and Cheese?
They go like this.
What does that even mean?
Hey, let him finish. Let him finish, bro.
He named it after a dish so pivotal to Black culture as a whole. If you go to a Thanksgiving dinner and the mac and cheese not there, you gonna know this, correct? If you go to a rap discussion about the top 5 best rappers and French Montana is not there, you gonna know this. I'm telling you, bro, it adds up. It all adds up. It all circles back. French Montana's thinking in 3D. This is 3D thinking. Critical thoughts.
If these are the thoughts French Montana wants to evoke from me, I don't want to think anymore. Just take my functions away. I don't want to think anymore. Oh no.
Bro.
First,
I'm stuck.
The project name is Mac and Cheese 5. 1. And 2, why is he holding the hip hop world hostage? Who told you to drop a sped up, a reverb, a slowed down, a
instrumental,
who did this?
It's just one of those pieces of music that you have to hear.
Bro is trying to hold a gun to hip hop fans' head. He's holding a musical pistol to hip hop fans' heads.
You had to really digest the album. He had to drop it 5 times so he could really get in there. You feel me?
It's one of those 5
First, this is not
albums
enough.
was an instrumental. You just hear the
We
music.
need to hear the production, bro. I'm telling you, it adds up. We need to hear the beats.
Hey, Dino. Like I said, man, we should consider this man a national hero, because what they're gonna do at Guantanamo with this music, they're gonna torture people. That's what they're gonna do. If you want to torture someone now, all you have to do is play Mac and Cheese 5, slowed, sped up, reverbed, instrumental, and acapella. I bet you he talks. Give him 1 hour with this album, he will sing like a bird. He'll sing like a canary.
No, please. No, please. Not.
No more. No more.
I'll talk, please. But
No
according
one.
to Oz though, Mac and Cheese 5 is like the Illmatic of this generation.
It is the
Which,
Illmatic. French got the key to the streets to this, bro.
Let me see how many units it sold.
Don't say that. You about to have my mom get mad at Oz. You don't say that. How many units did it sell?
Oh no. $62K. That's fake. It doesn't matter anyway. It might have sold 62K, but let's be real. That joint went triple plywood in the streets. Let's keep it a bean. Nobody's listening to this.
Bro,
name me one song off Mac and Cheese 5 right now.
Repeat.
3 songs off Mac and Cheese 5 right now.
Yeah, name 3 songs that are not the slowed instrumental. Name 3 songs right now. On the spot.
Skit. Made in America. And Made in America, the instrumental.
Bro, struggling.
I'm telling you, bro. It's a different vibe. I thought y'all knew ball, bro.
But like Oz, paint the picture. Like talk to us through the whole listening experience of listening to that French Montana album. Like seriously, man. Like
you start out with the instrumentals because you really got to hear what's coming in before the vocals hit, right? Then you go to each one and you listen to the skits. You don't even start the music yet. You listen to the skits, right? Ease yourself in, right? You really start to get the vibe of what's being conveyed to you. Then you go in this order. You listen to the slowed, then the regular, then the sped up, in that order, right? So you're building up as it goes, right? You're going from that slow to that sped up. Then you hit it with the acapella, right? Different vibe, the whole different experience really listening to the acapella, because you really just digest the full album. You got it in all different speeds. Now you listen to the acapella, right? You listen to the acapella. After that, you finish it off with the deluxe. Those extra songs, easily top 5 listening experience of your whole life. Better than every album up here. Better than all of these. Better than all of them.
What albums are up there?
We got More Life by Drake. Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick.
Whoa.
Damn by Kendrick. Astro is up there. Santana was up there. Rodeo's up there. Yeezus, Igor, Alfredo, Graduation.
He's trolling.
To Pimp a Butterfly's up there too. Let's keep it a buck. I feel like French did more for the community than Kendrick did. The French-Kendrick debate is
what community, may I ask? What community?
The hip-hop community, bro. I'm telling you. You're saying on Rap's Mount Rushmore, French is not there. Is that what you're saying?
Are you surprised by this? No, he's not.
Absolutely.
He's not there.
Absolutely. He's not. No.
He's not there.
Unforgettable was the song of the previous decade.
Who cares? That was a great song with a feature.
That was a great song. But what's that guy's name? Was it Sway Lee?
Sway Lee, yes.
Respectfully, that's his song.
Nobody was checking on French on that song.
Look,
That's
bro,
Nobody
just.
went.
plays into French's musical genius. He had to put Sway
Hey,
on.
you mind singing French's verse on that song if you remember?
I wouldn't do it justice. I wouldn't do it justice.
This is
You
sick.
don't know the
This
verse.
is
You
sick.
don't know the
I wouldn't
verse.
do it justice,
This
man.
is
I
sick.
promise you.
So, what's your top 5 French verses?
Top 5. The verse of Made in America. The verse off the sped up version of Made in America. The
That's the
verse
same verse.
slow
That's the
down
same
version.
verse. That's the same
I'm telling you,
song.
it's a different experience, bro. Different experience.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Different experience. Would you say that if you're driving a car, right, and you're driving at 10 miles per hour versus driving at 70,
Time
are
out.
you
You're
gonna
saying.
are you gonna
Time
get to
out.
the destination? Is it the same kind of trip? Different vibe, different trip, whole different experience, bro. I'm telling you. Different vibe. You can't hop on the highway going 10. You gotta take the alternate route. You feel me? Different,
Why
whole
would you?
different
Why
trip.
would you? Why would you hop on the
Whole
highway
different
at
trip.
10 miles per hour anyway?
Whole different trip. You gotta go a different way. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's a different vibe, different experience, and it's a unique way to consume such a good album.
Just for the record, for everybody listening, we did not tell him to come on here and say this. This is wow.
I'm a mac and cheese 5 enthusiast. I'm a
I didn't
fanatic.
know. I didn't know French Montana had this effect on the youth, man. I swear. Wow.
This should be global. I'm telling you, bro.
No, it shouldn't.
It
No, it
should
shouldn't.
absolutely be global.
Definitely should be stateside. Definitely should be stateside. Global is that's a stretch. Kwengo, you look like a disappointed like a disappointed dad right now. Say something, man. Say something, man. Because all I'm saying is this generation's MJ is oh wow.
There would never, personally, there
is
would
there a
never ever
dispute?
be another MJ. But if
You
we
about
were
to
to
We
say
say
already
French,
that,
found one.
if we were to
We already
talk about
found
this
one.
generation's MJ, it would 100% be either Drake. Nah, I can't put Kendrick.
Right.
Drake or
Drake.
YB, honestly. Musically, as an artist, Drake and Youngboy. We're gonna talk about rappers. That's different, but artistry.
We're just
Either
gonna
Drake
let
or
the young
Youngboy.
boy comment slide, but
What are you
French is
talking
not.
about? What are you talking about? Youngboy is probably one of the most versatile artists to ever grace the planet.
even Youngboy's effect on hip hop is bigger than French Montana's effect.
Oh, it's way
I would
bigger.
feel like. I feel like.
I just want to point out, Youngboy made a classic album at 16. 38 Baby 2, man. If you haven't heard it, I'm sorry, man. Great songs on it. Actually, no, the first one, 38 Baby 1. First one.
I didn't listen to that.
Hey, that's unfortunate, man.
All I know is that my goats, J. Cole and Kendrick, what? What are you about to say? They made some
You're lucky. I just want to say you're lucky that you put Kendrick in there. I was gonna say
yeah.
that other
Nah,
guy's not a GOAT. He's cool, but he's
J.
not a GOAT.
J. Cole is a goat of
Hey, I
hip
just want
hop.
to point out. Well, what do you say his next album's gonna be called? The Fall Off, right? At least he knows. At least he
He's
knows.
not he's not
At least he
falling off.
knows.
He's not
At
falling
least
off.
he
He's gonna
knows.
end it.
Mac and cheese to
At least he
follow.
knows.
No. Wait. Tell me, what'd you say, Oz?
Mac and cheese 5 to follow. There's levels.
I knew he was finished. I knew he was finished when he said John Morant, I'm on my Grizzly. I knew it.
That was a beautiful bar. What are you talking? Put an M on your head. You're Luigi's brother now. Bar.
That wasn't it. We call the streets. The street says that wasn't it.
But they said yes. They said it was it for Mac and Cheese 5. Like no.
Yeah, no. Forgot the name of that album, but respectfully, that blows Mac and Cheese 5 out the water. I'll tell you that.
Off season definitely blows Mac and Cheese 5 out the water. I won't do that.
100%. I will tell you right now, you put me in a room for an
Mac and
hour and I
Cheese
got to listen
5.
to off season, I wouldn't enjoy
Every
it
other
too
album.
much, but there's definitely some songs I'll be like, yeah, this is a great song. This is heat. I would be able to somewhat enjoy myself. You put me in a room for an hour with Mac and Cheese 5,
All
I
5
may lose sense of
versions, bro.
hearing. I may lose my taste. Something bad's gonna happen from listening to that for an hour.
He's gonna become allergic to mac and cheese altogether. Every time he sees it, he's just gonna get
I'm telling you, bro. Let's go through the French discography. I'm telling you,
I'll
he
be
hasn't
honest with you.
missed.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
no
Please
way.
pull up his discography.
Please, no.
He's never missed, bro. So we got the recent classic, the Mac and Cheese 5 Deluxe. We got Mac and Cheese 5, the acapella, the instrumental, the slow, the sped up, and the version of the album. We got Coke Boys 6. You gonna tell me you never heard Coke Boys 6, bro?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
We got They Got Amnesia. When everyone was saying he fell off, that's what he dropped. When everyone was saying he fell off, he had to force the streets to remember.
Respectfully, no one ever said that. No one ever. There was never ever a call to action from the rap community for French Montana. Respectfully, there have been calls to action for many artists.
You know how Michael Jackson,
Playboy Cardi,
Uzi,
Youngboy, Uzi. Fans have consistently told him, "Yo, please drop Kendrick, Cole." Some artists I might not even like per se, like Cole, Cardi. But French Montana has never ever been called upon by the streets to drop an album ever. It will never happen. No one will ever say, "Yo, where the new French at? Yo, the streets getting dry. French drop. It just won't happen.
She's gonna be
Never
like, I guess
gonna happen.
she's gonna stay dry because the French Montana is your source of, liquid or whatever. I'll stay dehydrated.
Bro, I'm telling the consistency is unmatched as well. Again. French has been since 2007. French has been
that's one thing I'll give him. That's one thing I'll give him. That's
right.
I'll give him his consistency. He has been consistently horrible for what is it now? 2 decades.
Consistently top of the charts, easily best
Top
talent.
of the charts is crazy, man. Because you weren't even checking out French Montana in 2007. I know you weren't checking out
French since Mac and Cheese 2, bro. Classic.
So you came out the whole.
I remember that.
Maybe a couple years after coming out the womb, the first music you were listening to and jamming to was French Montana.
French Montana, bro. They were playing that in the hospital.
Oh yeah, you've been destined for failure. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. It's ingrained in. Oh damn. Yeah, that's rough.
Oh my gosh.
It's only been the GOAT ever since, bro.
The GOAT.
I wake up, it's French Montana every day, bro.
Whoa. So now you're going full circle and calling him your GOAT, like your GOAT, like period. He's the best rapper ever.
You can't take his back either. Like,
you can't come back.
French Montana.
Listen, Oz.
Maybe
I was like a disappointed dad earlier. I am disappointed. I expect a lot more from you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Take the mic, bro. I'm telling you.
So will this mean that next year at Towers, you're gonna have a French Montana album cover in your room, bro? Room, bro?
We might have to make it happen. The whole wall is just gonna be French Montana.
So you own a French Montana vinyl too?
I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna have to find one. I'm gonna have to show out for the GOAT.
I hope like somebody with a lot of money just buys them all and burns them. They need to be off the earth. We do not need any more French Montana.
If I see that in the room next year, I may request a room change, man. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Hey man, I'm gonna make sure they get a copy, gang. I'm gonna make sure they get
French
you.
Montana is just like
no, I don't want a copy, bro. I don't want a copy. You got it, bro. Hey, get 2 for you and yours, bro. I'm good.
Nah, that's my gift to the Youngbouls, bro. I gotta get y'all these French Montana.
Nah. Nah. Yo, you're never touching my playlist again. You're never touching the aux again. None of that stuff, man. You're good. Nah, you got it, man. French Montana. Oh my gosh. Bigger impact than MJ? Oh my.
Easily, bro. There's no debate.
It's definitely a debate. You're about to make all the old heads upset right now, bro. I just hope you know this, bro.
The future.
Okay. All right. So here's my follow-up question for you, then. So if you're saying French Montana is like this, what rapper do you think needs to retire from the game, like right now? Like when you listen to him?
Drizzy
I want to hear. You said Uzi and Drake?
Drizzy, Drake. Got Drake.
Are you serious?
Who else? Uzi 2. Let's get Cardi out of here as well. Let's get Cole out. We don't need the fall off.
I'm keeping it being. That's not crazy to say. That's not crazy.
You know what?
Say young boy. I just want to see what Kwengo says if you say young boy.
Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
Young boy's already on the way out, bro. If you really think about it, gang. He's
You
already
serious
on
right
the
now?
way out, bro.
You serious, right? Ho. You know how many streams? You know he's like one of the only artists to get like 4 billion streams already this year.
That's cool and all. He gonna decline eventually though.
I'm saying.
Now, I'm gonna keep it being as a young boy fan. I can respectfully say because this man is trying to get out of a deal right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what this man has been doing for years now. This man will go and sign 100 M's for like a 12 album deal and drop 6 projects for 2 years straight and be out of his deal. So that's what he does. So you know what I'm saying? Like even though he still drops like some decent music, but like his quality is nowhere near what it once was. Like now, like some songs are just good, but not as much replay value. Like I'm not gonna listen to it again. It was cool
when I heard it. For the money, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
I mean, I guess. But he dropped so many classics. You know what I'm saying? If he was to never drop another album again, I'd be satisfied because he has a lot of classics right now.
I feel like Drake still has like a couple more years left.
Nah. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, it's
the French era, bro. He can hang it up.
No,
matter of fact,
I feel like
Dino, give me 5 artists you think should hang it up
right now.
Right now, that like, you know what I'm saying, like just chill. They don't even have to be like dropping bad music. It's just like, yo, just chill, like just stop.
Oh, got you. All right,
you got a good legacy.
All right, Eminem for sure. Eminem #1 for sure.
I feel that.
Because I don't know why he's still making like. I mean, I get it. You know, love the game, all that stuff, but you know, you don't have to do this anymore. Your legacy is you're fine. You're good. Eminem #1. Honestly, I was gonna say Snoop, but I feel like he does it more for fun than he does it for like actual like, you know. So I'm not gonna say Snoop. I'll say Baby, you go ahead and hang it up. Dirk, you go ahead and hang it up. Yes. Yes. No. I said Dirk. I meant 40. Is 42 Doug still make music? I haven't heard from him in a minute.
Who knows what that man's doing?
Yeah, I don't even know. He can hang it up. Roddy Ricch, he can hang it up.
Nah, man, Streets need another Roddy album.
Who's the Streets? Are you the spokesperson of the Streets? Who's the Streets?
I'm the spokesperson of the Streets, bro.
Since when?
No more.
Nah, we need a collab. We need a collab. Eminem, 42 Doug, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby
Roddy Rich's defense.
There's no defense for that.
Last album was horrible. But I think he could potentially have something in the vault that's much better. Because after we heard his first album, his first 2 tapes, his first 2 projects.
Oh, excuse me for being antisocial.
They were really good. So I'm assuming he has something in the vault.
I don't know, man.
That was literally called Feed the Streets, bro. The streets been hungry since.
Feed the streets with that. He did.
Yeah, and the streets spat it back out though.
The streets been hungry since, bro. We need another one.
I think they full, bro.
We need another one.
I think they full.
That's
who else? Who else do I think should hang it up? I said all male rappers. I'm trying to think of any female rappers that I know that are still making music right now that I feel like need to hang it up.
Nicki.
That's a good one. I was gonna say I was about to say Glorilla, honestly. I feel like Glorilla and Sexy Red, they just sound the same, to be honest with you. That's just my take on it, though. I feel like they just sound the same.
I like Glorilla. I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to her music, but you know what I'm saying? I hear some nice hooks from her sometimes, you know, a decent verse. I don't think she's too much of a problem. I'm gonna give you my 5.
Go ahead.
Maybe controversial, but look, this doesn't mean that the artist is bad per se. You could be a great artist and still be on this list. When your time is up, in my opinion.
You're about to say Cole, bro. He's about to say Cole #1.
I'm gonna say this. Cole would make my list, but like, it's not like he's dropping anything bad. I think that he's just done so much. You know what I'm saying? He does have a good legacy. I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. The only problem I have with him is I just don't care too much for the topics he raps about. Like, I just don't care too much. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great rapper. Like, he can rap really well. I just don't care too much for his topics. And also, you know what I'm saying? So I like different things.
You're not on that conscious rap tip, man.
The issue is I actually am because I love Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is
Okay.
perfect. You know what I'm saying? He's well rounded. You know what I'm saying? Great cadences,
I can't even get
gets
mad at
great
that.
beats, and he can rap. Whole dictionary, probably front and back. So
All right.
I'm not putting
Next.
Cole on this list though. I'm not putting Cole on this list.
Okay.
I was
Thank
just
you.
saying he could potentially be
Thank you.
on it.
I'm trying to
So
see I'm trying to see my goal to Dreamville Fest this year. It's
so
gonna
look,
happen.
I'm gonna go one person that I think
Here you go.
because it is a
Pocket
guy. He
watching.
may have bangers in the vault, but I'm tired
Time
of the
out.
albums.
Quengo. Time
Drake.
out. This dude Oz is just pocket watching again, bro.
What he do?
I say I'm trying to go see Cole at Dreamville Fest. This dude gave me a side eye. Like, do I have the funds to go? Come on.
Yeah, you're not going.
Come on, bro. All right, continue. Who's your 5, bro?
Hey, Dino, nah. Hey, cut that. You're not going.
I'm seeing Cole, bro.
Nah,
I'm seeing Cole, bro. In
nah.
4 years in the making, bro. I'm seeing Cole this year.
Hey, nah, for sure.
Yeah, we know.
You ain't going. I ain't going. So look, hey, respectfully, Drake, you can get on this list, man. Like I said, I have not been a fan of Drake like I once was. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Drake all over the radio. 2013, 2014, 2015, and previous years, I was a big Drake fan.
I
Since
do
then,
admit some of his songs on that
I
album
have
was,
not been such a fan. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? A lot of songs to me, while he does have some songs, I think probably 70% of his songs don't have that much replay value, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If someone else turns it on, I may vibe along, but me personally, I wouldn't turn it on myself.
Yeah,
But
The
you're not
new
I
album's
miss back in
actually
the day when like everything he was dropping was like gold. Like everything was like dang, like you know what I'm saying? He was fresh to the game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now he's just kind of just doing a lot of it for fun. Nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying he can hang it up.
Oz will
Nicki,
tell you. Oz will tell you. Oz will tell
Nicki,
you,
please
Quengo.
hang it up. Please hang it up. After that, after what I heard on that Megan Thee Stallion song, that joint reminded me of when everyone thought Kanye was dropping a great album and he said scoopity poop for 4 minutes. Oh my goodness, please hang it up. What was she
That's a great
doing?
song.
What was
Low
she
key.
doing?
He
Low
said that
key.
was a good song.
Huh?
That was a great song, bro.
Yo,
The
what's going
sample is
on?
immaculate, bro. If you listen to the sample, it's immaculate. Just don't listen to Kanye. That's a great song, in my opinion.
Oz, I'm really concerned about what's going on, man.
That's a
Yeah, I don't
great
know,
song.
bro. Nah. He's 360. What's happened? He once had immaculate music taste. What has happened?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? What happened in the span of like a
I don't
week
know this guy.
away, bro? I'm not familiar anymore, man.
I've
This
just
isn't
been listening
Oswayne.
to his Mac and Cheese 5, man. I'm telling you, man. Life changing.
Nah, but I do. But didn't if I'm not mistaken, didn't Nicki make like a whole diss track about Megan? Like, are they still
That's the
beefing?
song I'm talking. That's the song I'm talking about.
That's the
If
exact
you heard
one.
that song,
That was not him.
it sounded like there was substance abuse involved. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
I
how
feel like
bad it was.
honestly, I just felt like they're like. I mean, Nicki's like what, pushing 40? I just feel like beefing with Megan and stuff like that. I feel like it's whatever. Like,
Also,
it
she's a
too.
cemented legend. You know what I'm saying? She's had great
Yeah,
albums. She had a great
she's
run.
yeah,
That's cool.
she had
So you know
great
what I'm saying?
albums. 2012 to 2016. Nicki Minaj was up there for sure. Now it's like, like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I listened to that Pink Friday too. I didn't.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna say for my last two, Eminem and Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas,
Joyner Lucas. Oh, I'm
this
surprised you didn't
brother,
say you just.
this brother has done nothing since I'm Not Racist, which wasn't even a good song in the first place. It was just a great topic. He has done nothing. He is holding the world hostage with his. He's buzzing on the beat. Get this man out of here
Joyner
immediately.
Lucas. I haven't heard that name in a minute, honestly.
He's still torturing the world. And Eminem, go back to the shelters. Go back to the shelters. If you want to continue rapping, you need to go through some more trauma. Because ever since this man got happy in life and started rooting for the Lions and smiling too much, tweeting,
What the lines got to do
he's
with
never
this?
been the same. He's never been the same. Either you're going to go get some more trauma or you're going to stop rapping. Because what you're doing is horrible. Horrible.
I'm not gonna say it's that bad, but it's like I'm not.
Oh, no,
And
it is bad. It is bad.
at
He's
age
not
20,
even talking about anything. He's just saying words.
I feel like Logic low key has to hang it up too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
Logic,
he's
saying
like
Logic for
inspirational
so
though.
long.
Like
I will
old
say
old
though,
Logic. Old
yeah,
Logic
old
was
Logic, he
nice.
was solid.
Old Logic
He
was
was.
nice.
He was.
I was listening to Logic like religiously. I love Logic. Now, yo, what's up with the eyebrow eyes? What's going on? All
Religiously.
right,
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I say he was solid, but listen to him religiously.
bro. Like, what's up? What's
Are you
up?
serious?
Yes, bro. I literally Oh, yeah, I had tons of Logic songs in my playlist when I was little. I bought his book. You know, he was solid. He was solid.
You bought his book?
Yes, bro. Hold on, can I find
You're
it?
finished. You're finished.
Yeah, I have his book. It's like over there on the bookshelf. But it's a good read, bro. And
What could
plus,
possess a man?
he was a
What could
bro. He was a
what
solid
could
when Logic was in his prime. He was a good rapper. When Logic was in his prime, he was a good rapper.
Hey,
So
People
he
just
made
hate
you
him.
listen to some
hey,
beats,
I can't repeat. I can't
and you
repeat this,
bought
but
a
I just
book,
Come on, come on,
that's why
come
I
on,
said I can't repeat. Goodness
come
me,
on,
bro.
come on, come on, come on. But yeah, Logic, come on.
I just want to say
Charlemagne was out of pocket for that too, because that had nothing to do with why he was there.
he may be one of the sickest men on the planet after Oz. Oz may be above him for this mac and cheese tape.
it's a great album. It's a great
Nah,
album.
Oz, you've now risen to the top of my list for like the most outrageous things I've heard. I've never seen anybody like stand behind an album like this.
I used to clown Kwengo for his takes, and I made a whole compilation. This
Look,
whole this whole rant on Mac and Cheese 5 and French Montana and what he's contributed to like the rap
and
game.
Kai Jones.
Yeah, and Kai Jones. We haven't even gotten to the last
Two
topic
goats,
about the show yet.
two
Because
goats.
the last topic about like this on today's episode is about generational talents. And it's literally just gonna be I
But
saying
we've
when
covered
he
two.
I don't even know where Kwango went.
Where did
Dude just vanished. But yo, but we just gonna keep it going, bro, until he gets back. But no, what do you consider to be like a generational talent, bro?
bro? Script writers, legends, people who change the culture fundamentally for what it is. You feel me? Once in a lifetime talents. People that you see them do the thing that they do, and you're like, can't nobody do it like they do.
All
You hear a
right.
French Montana song, who's doing it like French Montana? You see
Pretty much.
Kai Jones step on the court, who's doing it like Kai Jones?
Who's doing it like Kai Jones? Are you serious right now, bro?
Very serious. I'm deathly serious.
All right, bro. So who do you consider to be outside of Kai Jones and French Montana? What are some other generational talents?
It's a good question. You know Miles? Absolutely. We gotta throw him on there. Who else? This is a good question. Give me a second. Let me form a little list.
The fact that you about to make a list is crazy, bro. Oh, also too, while I'm here too, I wanted to also say that if you have a business, whatever, if you have a business and you want the Youngbouls podcast to promote your business, basically just shout it out, whatever, just hit us up. We're all about promoting businesses and making sure that brands and stuff make sure that, they can, promote their stuff on our page and everything like that. So if you have a business or you do something that you want people to know about, you want more exposure, just hit us up at YB Pod on IG. But that's all I wanted to say. But Oz, are you done with that list yet?
Meek Mill. But for no
Okay.
reason. We'll
Okay.
keep it going.
Okay, keep it going.
Who else?
He said Uno Miles, Kai Jones, French Montana, Meek Mill. All right. Who else? You said Sexy Red before was a generational talent.
Absolutely. Who else?
Okay. I don't know, bro.
Give me
This is
some options. Give me some options.
you want to put yourself as a generational talent? I mean, you said generational talents consist of like
Me
script writers.
personally, I'd never hop on a list with any of those people. Feel me?
All right.
I'd never categorize myself amongst them. They're just at a level so high that I just couldn't.
You didn't miss anything, Kwengo. You didn't miss anything. Oz was basically just showing his definition of what a generational talent is. And so far on this list, he has Uno Miles, Meek Mill for no particular reason. Who else? French Montana and Sexy Red. He says that the definition for a generational talent are script writers, people who master their craft. All right, is there any other people in the generational talent thing that you want to add, yo?
And he said French Montana, Miles, and Meek Mill. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh my God.
I think that caps it off.
The old heads are really not going to rock for this, man. Oh my God.
Let me keep it. Can I get my list of generational talents?
No.
That's not.
No.
I don't think
Absolutely.
That's fair.
No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Why not?
No. No.
His
I
top
know.
gonna be 38 Baby, Kentrell,
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
and Youngboy.
He is in the list. I'm not gonna lie.
Mine is Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, J. Cole, and the UVA basketball team. That's also too, while I'm here too, we're look. We're making a tournament this year. Man. I know we just got 30 piece by Duke, but we're gonna make the tournament this year. Go Hoos, man. Go
Zoom
Hoos.
in the face.
Go Hoos.
Because this is the face of delusion.
Go Hoos.
You guys probably have a top 3 defense
Hoos,
in
man.
college basketball with one of the worst offenses. All you know how to do is play defense, which is actually sad.
That's not
considering if you can play defense so well. Tell me why you can't go and score. It's actually shameless.
That's not. Look, we making the tournament this year. I'm gonna be so obnoxious on campus in March. We're gonna make the tournament this year. We're gonna win the whole thing.
Hey,
I bet the house on that one.
Watching on
bet the
YouTube,
house on that
screenshot
one.
him. This is the face of delusion.
Pack it up. He's losing the house.
So here are my top 5 generational talents. LeBron, goodness me. I could write a whole poem about this man. I could write a book about him. Then we're going Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my goodness. Write a book about this man. Then we're going Youngboy. I could write a book about him, but great artist, great talent at a very young age. And then we're going, oh my goodness, Muhammad Kudus. Oh my goodness. Muhammad Kudus, man. So big.
I'm surprised you didn't put any UFC people on your generational talent list.
Who's the 5th generational talent?
Just say Anthony Davis, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he kind of is. He's a unicorn. I'm not throwing him in there, though.
Yeah, just say Anthony Davis, bro.
He is one, but, like, not.
I will add Ben Askren. Ben Askren is a firm idea.
Isn't that the dude that got knocked out by Jake Paul?
I don't even know who I would put at 5.
Just say Anthony Davis, bro. Keep him, or just say your mom. Something. No, like I'm saying, that's not what I meant. I'm saying it like that's not what I meant. 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 That's not what I meant.
I just want to let it be known.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
I'm gonna have to 11-0 him 3 times. 3 times at the courts to live this down.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I was saying, like, somebody just inspires you and stuff. I think that to be great. That's what I mean. Because you said that you could write a story about LeBron and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
Like you love your mom, like your mom.
what prompted you to believe I could write the same story about Goat James and Cristiano Ronaldo that I can write about my mom? She's my mom, but respectfully,
Because you're
the Goat deserves a story. Are you serious right now? He was a young man in Akron who had nothing. And look what he's done. He's built the kingdom.
Yo,
Are you serious right
yo.
now? Have,
Oh
have you
my
not seen the
oh
god.
Have you
my
not seen
God,
the
it's
children?
massive work.
Bronny, Bryce, Zuri. He's the ultimate man. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is my goat. Not to mention Cristiano Ronaldo. He- What he's done for my club,
Bro,
what
this
he's
is
done for Manchester
insane
United,
level of
I've never
oh
seen
my
anything like
gosh, but
him.
he's not even there anymore.
Oh my goodness. I wish I could reverse his age by 10 years, bro. We need him in this team. Listen to me. Who?
Man City, buddy.
City.
Man City.
I just want to point out Dinari's a Tottenham fan, so I just want to say,
Why are you why are we pointing that out?
if he's gonna say he's a
Why
City
are we
fan,
pointing that
if
out?
he's gonna pull the City
Don't
card,
say
I just
anything
gotta
about
let you know you're at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We might be under you in the table, but you have no trophies.
okay.
Okay, you have no trophies.
But you're under us at the table though. And that's why your King Bernardo left crying.
I'm tired of this.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for this episode today. That's gonna do it for this episode today. As always, Oz, thank you again for joining. It's gonna probably be a minute until you get back on, bro, because especially after this French Montana stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez.
Or honestly, if we get you back on, we definitely gonna have you say the same stuff about French Montana to just more people, because this is comical to say the least. But Oz, you got any final words you want to say, bro? You got any final words you want to say?
Dream mac and cheese 5. Stream mac and cheese 5 deluxe. Stream mac and cheese 5 acapella. Stream mac and cheese 5 slow down. Stream mac and cheese 5 sped up. Let's run that up.
No, let's not run that up. Glenn, you got any
The
final
time
words
this
you want to say, man?
episode drops, probably tomorrow at noon. It will be March 6th. Just want to say happy Independence Day to all of Ghana. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the folks, man. The egg eaters. Listen, don't take it to heart what happened at AFCON. We're coming back, and we're winning the World Cup 2026.
I forgot y'all
Keep it
lost
low.
that
Keep it low.
AFCON, bro.
I remember.
For me, just go Who's, man, go Virginia. Thank
Oh,
y'all for continuing to support
you
the
support
podcast,
Virginia?
man. We just, you know,
You know Mike and them?
yeah, I just want to say, thank you guys for the support. I just want to say thank you guys for the support with the podcast, man. As I said, while Kwengo wasn't here, if you got a business or you got something that you want to promote on the podcast, hit us up at YB Pod. We can get that talked about and make sure that your brand is getting exposed and stuff. We're using the podcast and stuff like that because we're all about, we're building people. So, if you got a business, you want something that you want us to like promote, hit us up at YB Pod. So you can, get your business promoted on here. It'll be cool, it'll be fun. Also too, just thank you guys for continuing to support the podcast, listening to it. We're gonna be back in the studio in no time, don't worry. We didn't forget about the studio spot. We're gonna be back for sure. Oz, we definitely gotta get you in the studio for sure, man, with the little look and everything like that for sure, for sure. Don't stream French Montana's mac and cheese. Well, actually, stream it if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you not to. I can't control you, but don't be expecting no Michael
You want to
Jackson,
stay sane,
For
no
the
stream.
choice.
whatever. I don't know who's paying this dude to say all this stuff
Yeah.
about mac and cheese 5, man. But I'll pay you double to stop.
Bro has a line
I'll
on
pay
the
you
French
double.
Montana promo, bro. Because there's no way.
Because this is, yeah. Also too, man. What else? What else was I about to say? Oh yeah, just thank you guys again for the support. I love you guys. We love you guys. New episodes coming out noon tomorrow. Hey, this guy, gosh, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for today's episode, man. We'll catch y'all next week. All right, peace.